And alrighty, shorts is a go as well. Alright, now let me just make sure I can see my lovely, lovely chat. So much for auto-activating. Grab that. Boop. Boop. And nice, I grabbed both. Okay, so that's that one. And that is that one. Okay. Final little touches. Making sure it's all good. Ba-ba-ba-ba. Go to there. Chuck these bad boys up. Change it to live chat so I don't miss anything. And hello everyone! How are we doing today? Guess what, chat? I have more time this week. You know what that means. I'm gonna be streaming more. So I'm gonna be streaming Mondays, Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays. What the hell happened there? Oh, something attacked me. What was that? A bug was excited about the stream, I guess. Okay. Oh. It almost got in my eye. How we doing? Who do we have? Munch a banana. Hello, hi. I'm a fan of bananas as well. The only thing I don't like about bananas is how you can never eat it and have good breath afterwards. Hello, Potato King. How you doing? You're always here immediately, and I respect it. We have the realist Cooley. Hello. A royal, as well as the one, the only Charlie Wiseman. Hope we're all having an absolutely lovely day. But yeah, so today, we're streaming again. Okay. Now, I would play Pokemon Void more. However, I don't want to play it and for people to get the wrong idea, because right now, the game is extraordinarily buggy. Insanely buggy. If you were here yesterday, you know how buggy that game is. And like, I love it. Like, I think it's really cool what they're doing. A full-on passion fan project. And they're trying the absolute hardest, you know? But right now, I don't want to say it's at an unplayable state. Because people have gone through it and people have completed it and people are doing like the gym thing and all that kind of stuff, right? But yesterday, I literally had to stop streaming because the game soft-locked me. And then in the patch after that, you could get soft-locked by getting running shoes from your mother. And it's like, there's just a lot of bug fixes. So who knows? Maybe a week from now, I might revisit it, might start again. Who knows? But for now, I'm just going to like let the first kind of week of this demo kind of be out and then, you know, fix it and stuff like that. But do not go at them. You know what? Well, it's a relatively small team. It's not funded at all. It is no one is getting paid for it. It is a fully fan, passion-driven project. So it's going to take time. It takes a lot of effort to do something like that. So do not go at them. But that's a very good question. Why am I streaming on a Tuesday? I just have more time this week. So I'm going to be streaming. You know, I'm ahead on shorts. You know, I'm not working as much this week. And I just have more time. So I'm like, you know what? Yesterday was a Void stream. So why not do another stream today? Why not? Why not? I have the time. I have time. Like that one Incredibles meme. I got time. But how? I hope we're all doing very well today. Peak stream? Well, thank you. We've barely even started. But I appreciate the enthusiasm. Nina, Nick, hello, hi. How you doing? Hope you're all having a lovely day. So, today we're just going to be doing, what do you call it? We're just going to be doing hunting. Just normal shiny hunting as we do for the series. How is job searching? Honestly, oh god, job searching is such a, ugh. Anywhere that I have applied for, like, they've gotten through one phase, and then it's like, oh, sorry, we found someone else, or, oh, yeah, it seems unlikely we're gonna go through with you, and it's like, yep, that's how job searching works, isn't it? You know? That's just how it is, you know. And I know some of you might remember, I've been working for a business for about just over a year now. Is how long I've been with them for, and I go with them to like vacation cares, to you know, help with kids and stuff. And that business is officially being sold tomorrow. So, you know, there was a last job, like last week, or no, not last week, on the weekend. So it's like, oh boy, alrighty, let's hope my savings is enough, you know, until I can find a job. So it's like, well, if I don't have any more work, for that, might as well do a bit of this while I'm waiting to hear back from any other kind of job things, you know. But you see, you got to make the most of it, you know. Gotta make the absolute most of the time that you have. If you have more time to do personal projects, while also like doing like job searching and stuff, then do it, you know? You gotta live. You can't just be like, oh god, I need to live like day to day. And like, a lot of people have to do that, you know? That's why a lot of people get like 2 jobs, 3 jobs even, because they need to have the funds to survive day to day, you know? But don't worry, I'm going to be completely fine. I'm gonna be okay, alrighty? Alright, but without further ado, we have to spin the wheel. How do you guys like the new background for it as well? I hope you guys like it, because I myself am quite the fan of it. I changed a little bit of things with the stream as well, because I had a little bit of extra time. So I made it just look a little bit nicer, you know, a little bit more of a better feel to it, honestly. So, yeah, you know what? Let's spin that wheel and see what the first one of the stream is today, shall we? Wow, it's a Pidgey. It took this long to get Pidgey? It took this long to get Pidgey. Brother. That is really funny. Yeah, we can read it so clearly now, man. It's, we're so close. Do you guys want to know exactly how many more hunts we have to do? We have exactly 80. Including the Pidgey we just got, we have exactly 80. That is only 80 more episodes. And then it's done. And then the series is done. And then I retire and I get 1 million subs and then I live the rest of my life in luxury. That's what happens when I do 80 more hunts. Alrighty. Well, we have to go for Pidgey. Pidgey can spawn in a few areas. We've been doing a lot of distortions recently. I might just like change up to somewhere else, right? Because where's a good place to hunt Pidgeys? Like literally anywhere, right? There's... Oh, I could do Wild Zone 12? I can fly to this Pokemon Center, I think, because it hits those Pidgeys there, but I'm not too sure. I'll have a look. I'll have a look-see. But before we do anything else, let me just quickly get Pidgey up. And boom! Look, the Pidgey has a shadow now. Oh my god, it looks so much better. What I can do with time. What I can do with effort, honestly. And a boom. And a boom. Look at the Pidgey! Look at him! He stands out from the background. It's so nice. Alright, Pidgey. I actually think it just doesn't spawn that. Do you guys see what I see? Now, we're going to play a little bit of a looking game, right? Now, which one of the more astute of us can see what might be, in my sense, wrong with this image? Can you figure it out? Time's up. Now, for those who didn't see it, there's a shiny fletchling. Cool. We haven't even, yeah. How cool would it be if there were, I don't know, like a shiny, I don't know, Pidgey? That would be great. It would be really cool if there were 2 shiny Pidgeys instead. I'm gonna see if I can do, like, here, though. Because, like, does that... I don't know if that center reaches, though. You know what I mean? Because, like, I could do the runaway method, I guess, for these 2, but it's like... I don't know where to go and what to do. Yeah, we've already phased. That's redunculous. Ridicky-dicky-dunculous. Wait. I just noticed. The shadow around him is blocked off. Hold on. Why is the shadow blocky? If I reduce the size of the shadow. If I reduce the size of the shadow even more. I've only just started messing with this today, so... If I just make it a little baby shadow. Yeah. Little baby shadow. Just gives him a little bit of extra pop. You know what I mean? It doesn't spawn there. Like, they spawn everywhere. Where's the best place to hunt for this thing? Honestly. I mean, like, it spawns here, technically. Right? But on the top of the roof? Like, up there, right? You could hunt for it here. You could hunt for it... Where else? Because there's the Pichu there. And then the Pidove and Mareeps can spawn up here. Oh, I shoved me back down to the bottom. Okay. You have a shiny Pidgey and shiny Pidgeotto? Nice. Pidgey's hard to tell if it's shiny sometimes or not. Especially when it's like by itself. Is what? Pidgey spawns... A single Pidgey spawns there. Pidgey spawns here as well. Wasn't there like a Mareep up here at one point? I think that was. I thought Pidgey ran away. I guess not. Look, at some point, I might just be like, screw it, distortion. We'll wait and see, because I don't, like, if I fly here, we'll see if that hits the Pidgeys. I really don't think so, because if I flip around, 49? Okay. That might hit those 2 Pidgeys. Maybe. Potentially. It is a possibility. Either that or I could do like the bench method in there, but I hate the bench method. I'm never doing the bench method. I did it like a few times in the total of the series, and I hated it every single time. I think I'm good just to do this, maybe. Let's do that. What have I missed? Pam, hello, hi. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a lovely day. Sebastian, how you doing? How you doing? Mega Starmy, welcome. We got Gray Xbox again. Hello again. And we got Brayden. Welcome. Hope you're all having a lovely day. I'll do this for a little maybe. I don't know, I feel like it might hit it, but like, cause the range is 50 meters, right? You know? I could do there. But my heart is so set on efficiency. Yeah, they're in there. But aside from fish in the sea, I want to be able to do it, fast. Because that's me. I like doing things quickly and efficiently, unless there's no other way to do it, you know? Like, I will sit and do this for hours, but if I know there is a more efficient way to shiny hunt a shiny Pokemon, I am going to do it. So, I am going to do something that probably some people won't like, but guess what? This stream is what I do. And at the end of the day, it's about ME, my enjoyment. Because if the streamer isn't having fun, no one's having fun, right? Or, well, I guess that's not always the case. That's not always the case. Sometimes the streamer can be having a miserable time, but chat's absolutely enjoying it. That's why people like playing Getting Over It, you know, and games like that. Once I finish the game, am I going to go back to Legends Arceus and Scarlet and Violet, or do Champions? You know, who knows? Well, I'm already currently, I'm going to say currently, halfway through making my very first long-form Champions video, which is the first of a series. And again, considering I have more time, it might be out by the end of this week. Who knows? We'll have to wait and see. I mean, I could do here. It's a 3-star one, so I don't know if that means like Pidgeotto is spawning here or not. Hello, Maho. I hope I said that correctly. Maho, you've watched me every single day. Oh, well, I appreciate that. I appreciate your support, my friend, and I'm glad that you enjoy the series. Okay, yeah, I'll just look for, if I just find like a 1-star one, we should be chillin'. Been chillin'. What's my favorite competitive Pokemon? Example, Incineroar. My favorite competitive Pokemon? Ooh, I don't really know. Do I have any tips for getting the shiny charm quickly? Well, if you have the DLC, if you do, if you just keep playing the DLC, you'll get it eventually. But if you don't have the DLC, you have to do 1,000 battles. The best place for that, I believe, is Restaurant Lana. Either that, or it's like Restaurant Lawau or something. And you just keep going in there, and you just keep fighting all those trainers. But that's what I did, and I got it pretty quickly here and there, near the end. But you can also just, like, spam the ZA Royale to get, like, a bunch of money and stuff. Yeah, competitive Pokemon. Like, my least favorite right now is Milotic. I hate Milotic. It's so annoying to go into, and, like, regardless of what your team is. The only time I'm, like, not pissed off seeing a Milotic in Champions is if I'm running, like, I don't know, a strong physical grass attacker. Even then, the thing has Icy Wind. Because defense is, like, its defense is fine. But if you're running a special attacking team, which is, like, primarily what the meta is, with, like, Mega Charizard Y and Mega Floette and stuff, oh my god, Milotic is so good. And it's really good into Incineroar as well. And it's pretty good into Sneasler, too. Like, Sneasler's probably a good answer to it, because, like, you can poison it, or, you know, anything like that. And considering Sneasler's a physical attacker, you can take advantage that its physical attack is not... Its physical defense is not as good as its special defense. Another 3-star one. But Pidgey spawns there, you know, and it's small, you know? Yeah, well, we'll do this one. Yeah, yeah, no, that's very true, though. I've run Arcaludon a few times when I'm like, okay, I need a dragon type. But, what I like to do, I like running, I hate it, but I run Garchomp a fair amount of times because of, like, Scarf, Rock Slide, and stuff like that, or, like, Earthquake if the team allows for it, if I have, like, 2 flying types, or a flying type, or something with, like, Levitate, or, you know, something of the kind, or, like, Telepathy, if we're gonna get into those kind of shenanigans. What's my favorite shiny Pokemon? My favorite shiny Pokemon is Fracture. It's been my favorite for a while, actually. Alrighty, let's see if we get Pidgey spawning nearby, like, straight away. If we do, hell yeah. Is small. Porygon, huh? Okay. A lot of Ordinos. A lot of Ordinos. What the heck? We're probably gonna phase on one of these things. You know what? I'll do it here. See, okay. Now, I know a lot of people get annoyed when they see distortions, right? And, like, I do distortions a lot, you know? All of you know that. But, like, it just means I can just do the method that I find the most fun. Which, to me, is the fly method, because I'm not having to think too much. I can just do this, and I can interact with you guys. I can interact with chat a lot more, you know? Which I think is fun. Have I been able to play my monk or druid lately? Last week, I was able to play my druid. It was quite fun. I was turned into a clown and had to act the absolute opposite of my character. And then afterwards, my character came too, and it's like, oh my god, I'm so sorry, you know? You gotta go, oh good, Grey Xbox. Well, thank you for coming in, even if it was only for a short while. Hope you have a lovely rest of your day. What's my favorite shiny legendary? Ooh. Okay, if we're talking legendary, I'm excluding mythicals. Honestly, maybe Koraidon. I really like Koraidon shiny. Too bad it was available through the worst GameStop event known to mankind. Oh yeah, I fall victim to the black shiny thing as well. Are you kidding? I think they're all black shinies are glazed as hell. However, Koraidon has good contrast. And I am a bit of a hypocrite. But it's still probably one of my favorite legendary shinies. Either that or like Giratina. Because Giratina's real nice. Giratina might be one over it actually. Okay, I think the reason why, like, Shiny Koraidon I like a lot is because out of all the legendaries, I like Koraidon's design the most. It's so cool, dude. I love it. A fighting dragon type? I've always been a fan of, like, Kommo-o, right? I've always loved Kommo-o as well. I'm like, because to me, dragon fighting is such a sick typing. Who cares if they're quad weak to fairy? You know? Mr. Fancy Monkey, hello, hi, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. New Frontier, hello as well. The one night you can't sleep, you catch alive. Well, I'm so glad I decided to stream today then. I do have more time this week, so I'm actually able to stream a bit more often. Taking a break from your fighting game and just go to Shiny Hunt? Nice. What fighting game are you playing? I know there's like the new Invincible one that a lot of people are playing. You really like Fairy Bug? It should be used more times. Honestly, Fairy Bug's a cute typing. It's only used on like Cutiefly, right? Is that like the only Pokemon it's really used on? Wait a minute, was that it? Is that Shiny Pidgey? Am I losing my mind? I might be. Huh. Well. Who would have thought? I'm losing my mind. And thank God too, because I don't know why. I paused the recording and then I went to go look at it. So, I don't know why I did that. I actually don't know why I did that. So thank God the shiner wasn't there. Otherwise, I wouldn't have gotten a reaction for the video. We desperately need Bug Dragon. I think, I agree. Okay, no. The type that I think we need the most is Rock Ghost. We don't have a single Rock Ghost type. And it's crazy to me that we don't. They had Runorigus right there. And they gave it the ground typing. Are you kidding? Like, Rock is good. You know? Rock has, like, a lot of weaknesses. But, with the ghost type, it gets rid of one of those weaknesses. And it gets an immunity. I think Rock Ghost is a slept-on type combination. Sir Fluff of Doom. I'll call him Fluff Doom. Doom Fluff. We'll wait and see. Blue Gem, hello, hi. How you doing? What's my favorite Gen 1 shiny? Gen 1 shiny. Ghost Rock Garchomp would be nice. That would be pretty cool. That would be really good for it, actually. If Garchomp was a Ghost Rock type, it would be going crazy in Champions meta right now. Like, are you kidding? It would be going insane. Because the main reason people don't use it is, well, Sneasler is one big reason, right? Even with Garchomp like crazy defense, Sneasler close combat is so dangerous. Sure, you can build it to survive one, but like, what do you do against Sneasler? If you had like a stab shadow punch, that could be pretty good. Favorite Gen 1 shiny? That's, you know, it might have to be, oh, okay, let me think. Probably Nidoking. It's been a while since I've had to think about it. I actually think I made a whole short about it ages ago, and I was like, you know what? Let me try like a little bit of different content. Why not? Why not? Feeling a little bit crazy. Taking a break from Tekken? Tekken's pretty intense. People go crazy in that game. It's been a while since I've played like a fighting game. The last one I played probably would have been Super Smash Brothers, honestly. What's my favorite Mega? Shiny or not shiny? My favorite Mega is Mega Chestnut. I'm a sucker for the night aesthetic. An absolute sucker for it. And Mega Chestnut ticks all the boxes, brother. Favorite shiny Mega, though? If I had to think about that, it might actually be the new Lucario Z. No, sorry. Absol Z. Absol Z's shiny is insanely good. It's so good. Like, if you look at the colors of it, it's mind-blowing to me. I love it. You want to see Mega Surfetched? His leg just gets longer. I think that'd be really funny. Ooh, Voice Crack City, hello. You don't grow out of it. They lied. You feel like Nest Ball fits Tyranitar? I agree. I think Nest Ball fits Tyranitar pretty well. It has all the right colors. Who's my least favorite Pokemon? Alrighty. I'm expecting the viewer count to plummet after this. My least favorite Pokemon is Garchomp. Now. I know. Some of you yelling at your screens right now. It's like, what? Garchomp? But Garchomp's so cool. I get it. I understand. Take a breath. Now hear me out. So, the reason I have a strong despise towards Garchomp, right, is one, what were they thinking? Look at it. Look at its stats. Look at its stats. Look at its move pool. What is this? What is this? It learns Iron Head. It learns Poison Jab. It's faster than most fairy types, and with a crazy attack stat, you don't even need Stab on Poison Jab to one-shot something. You can kill a Mega Floette with Poison Jab. That's what, you know? And Garchomp outspeeds it if you give it Choice Scarf. You know, the kind of like one of two weaknesses against Garchomp. Fairy and Ice. Everything else, Fairy, Ice, and Dragon. That's like its three weaknesses. But there's another Pokemon, you know, that shares the exact same typing, that was introduced a gen earlier, and gets absolutely fuck all love. My favorite Pokemon, Flygon. Now, Flygon, I think, is such a cool design. One, I love the evolutionary line. Trapinch is a cute little guy that will bite your ankles, and I'm here for it. It's so damn cute. I have a sitting plushie of both Flygon and of Trapinch, and they are so cute. Trapinch, love that little guy. Now, it's a ground type, gets like Arena Trap, you know? Gets some honestly pretty cool abilities, you know? It gets, I think, like, Strong Jaw or something. I'm forgetting what Trapinch gets because it's overshadowed by how Flygon gets Levitate. Of all the abilities in the world, it gives it Levitate. Okay. Well, why is that a bad thing? Because, like, give it Sand Veil. Right? Give it Sandstream. Give it Sand Rush. Give it something. Yeah, Levitate makes sense because it flies, right? And you want to be able to show that your Pokemon, your Flygon, flies, right? So, we give it Levitate, so that way it's immune to ground type moves. But honestly, I don't really care about that. Do what works best thematically for the Pokemon. It is the Sandstorm Pokemon. Its whole description is that it whips up sandstorms and it hunts for things. That's what it does, and it doesn't get the ability like Sandstream. It gets the move Sandstorm, but that's setting an entire move to use Sandstorm. And like it hides in the sandstorms as well to attack things, and it doesn't get Sand Veil. It doesn't get it gets Levitate. It gets Levitate. There are some Pokemon that fly that do not get the Levitate ability. Okay, that's fine, right? You know, it's okay. You know, it has like a good stat spread, you know? It's not a pseudo-legendary. It's just a really cool Pokemon. It's Dragon, it's Ground. It was the first ever Dragon Ground type. It's great. It's awesome. What do they do the next gen? They introduce a Dragon Ground pseudo-legendary that's just a better Flygon in all aspects. Move pool, speed, damage, ability. What are we doing? You give him one whole generation to be like this cool guy, and then you bring in his cooler cousin that everyone flocks to. And then he's left in the dust on the bench by himself, having to eat his lunch next to a garbage can. Why'd they do him like this? And then the cherry on top, X and Y comes out. Oh, look, all these old Pokemon are getting like Mega Evolutions so they can come back in the meta, like Marwell. Marwell was garbage, but I got a Mega, made it really good. Sableye, Sableye is great. I like Sableye. They gave him a Mega, and it doesn't really do too much. It does Magic Bounce, which is pretty cool. What are they? And of course, I wasn't surprised. They gave Garchomp a Mega, but guess what? The Mega's worse because it's slower, so no one even uses it. And guess what? Legends EA comes out. Ooh, wow! Everyone wants Mega Flygon. Mega Charizard. No, not Mega Charizard. Sorry, Mega Garchomp Z. We're gonna give you another Garchomp Mega. That's literally worse Mega Dragonite. Wanna know why it's worse Mega Dragonite? What? Okay, look, what I'm saying here is subjective, right? If you can love Mega Charizard, you know, it's subjective. It is up to your own opinion. You can love it, you know? And I get it. It looks cool. It's a land shark. It is cool. But I hate everything it stands for. I'm talking about Garchomp. I know I said Charizard earlier. It's because I'm passionate. And I'm slipping up on my words. But the fact that they gave it a second Mega, that for some reason, it's a special attacker. Why? Actually, tell me why. Ain't nothing but a heartache, you know? Ain't nothing but a mistake. Like, I don't get it. I really, really don't get it. Also, we phased on a Ordino and a Porygon. Hooray! Look at them in the background. Porygon, and, you know, I'll run up. Maybe I have a Pidgey. No Pidgey. But there is an Ordino and a Porygon. No Pidgey, though. I agree, Maho. I agree. They love Garchomp too much. Second to Charizard, it's Garchomp. Like, I'm not even mad with like Greninja or anything, you know? Like Greninja's cool, you know? Greninja was in the anime. Greninja got like Ash Greninja, and that was really cool. That was awesome. And then they got an Omega. But the thing is, when it gave them a Mega, they also gave Chestnut and Delphox a Mega. And all three of them, I think, are pretty cool. Greninja's Mega is probably the weakest out of the three, honestly, design-wise for me, because I'm a huge Mega Chestnut fan, and then Mega Delphox is like, come on. I mean, that's pretty good. It's a witch on a broom, you know? Yeah. One reason with your random shiny Gibble never got to be Garchomp, only a Gabite, because it's shiny as garbage too. True! And then you look at Flygon shiny, it's like, damn, that's colorful. That's awesome. Then you look at Garchomp shiny, it's like, wow. You really are just the meta gamer's pick, huh? Okay. Now, I'll keep that. I'll try my best to keep that in mind. Mahu. Fun fact, in Brazilian mythology, let me make sure I read this before I read it out loud. You got cursed. Every Friday night she turns into a mule? You know what? That is a fun mythology fact. Your target today is Shalfa Lavita. I wish you luck, my friend. I wish you luck. Just a Moth. Hello, hi. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a lovely day. Hello, Alexander. Alexander. Sorry. Your best shinies are Lucario, Greninja, and Shiny Haxorus. Honestly, yeah, fair enough. Why do people say that Garchomp doesn't change? Look at them side by side. Oh, no, it's not that it doesn't change. Like, it's a lot more noticeable in ZA, but like, I mean, it doesn't change much. You know, when it Mega Evolves into like its main thing, it gets a shade of pink, which is pretty good, honestly. And it's like, what else? Its Mega Z form looks pretty good because it's like extra saturated, which honestly I'm a fan of. But I just hate Garchomp. You know? Sobble being the best Pokemon, a very hot take? No, not at all. I think Sobble's a great starter. The rest of it, though, you know, subjective to personal opinion. A traveler does stuff. Hello, hi, welcome to the stream. Hope you're having an absolutely lovely day. If you get an extra shower, may I give it to you? No, thank you. I appreciate the offer, my friend, but, you know, maybe someone else in chat might want it. Or maybe you could give it to a friend of yours. Yeah, the hunt so far has been doing alright. We're 20 minutes in, we phased on 2. So, you know, pretty average. But as nice as it is, I won't accept shiny trades from other people. You only have shiny Lucario, Machoke, Lopunny, and Gardevoir? I don't even think I have to say anything to that, do I? I think they've painted a pretty good picture of themselves with just those few words. You're here to predict the next shiny's arrival time. Well, you know what? You might. Yeah, how you been, traveler? You been good? Sure hope you have been. I hope you've all been good. Unless you break the rules. Then you're going to be sent to the furthest pits of the kick zone. Put you in the corner where my little gremlin will kick your shins. I don't think there's any, but we'll wait and see. Oh, wait! Shiny Pidgey? No. It's a bit harder to see from afar. Nah, I'm sure I'll figure it out when it comes in. Hot take, Shiny Dragonite's actually good when not Mega Evolved? I agree. I think it's good. Brother, why am I voice cracking? Doing alright, went to your second Renfair ever, had a turkey leg? Oh, hell yeah. How was the turkey leg? But still no shiny Latios? That's unfortunate. Brother, there's a shiny Pidgeot! Pidgeotto, sorry. We don't need that! We need the baby! We need the baby one! My god! My god! Well, hey, less chances to phase now, I guess. But why? Why is it still today? I want to win because I'm getting a bit hot actually. Dooby doo doo. Do 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 do. It was the best turkey leg you've ever had. You don't have to smash like 3 coffees before work because you were going through it after the weekend. Fair. So fair. Renfair can have like a lot of alcohol as well, can't it? Or some that are like 18 plus. Because I know there are some Renfairs that are like child safe and stuff? I think so. I think that's a thing, or it makes sense in my head. That would be a thing. Out of nest balls, time to use You know what that reads to me? Ah, oh, damn it, I'm out of potato chips. Anyway, time to start throwing diamonds. Because Safari Balls are like one of the rare Pokeballs you can get, right? Am I going to trade at the end? I always do. I always do. Did I watch the Gamerverse pilot? No, but I'm wanting to. I'm going to. It can, it definitely can. It was all-inclusive one, though, so it was a chill time. Super crowded, though. Well, it's good that it was all-inclusive, you know? It's great that... Good to hear that it was a chill time. I can't imagine a Ren Fair would be, you know... discriminatory. There we go, there's the word. It'd be insane if it was. Yeah, I've always been curious about... I've always wanted to go to a Ren Fair. But I just don't think there's any, like, nearby. I don't think. Like, at all. Lycans and I would have to, like, travel if we want to go to one. Which, maybe in the future. In the far, far future when we're financially stable and we decide to travel. Which, honestly, I don't see us traveling for ages. Because of the rainbow effects. State of the world. Financial security. How did Void go? Pokemon Void was fun. I was having a lot of fun with it. We had Rodney the starter. And honestly, I was just having a good time with it. Only thing is, because it's a demo that's like come out like in less than a week, it is super game-breakingly buggy. And it ends after the first gym as well. Jousting was definitely... You got to see a jousting? Jousting? That's awesome. Yeah, real travel is very expensive. Like, I think what a relatively cheap, like in Australia, a relatively cheap, like, travel would be like, let's say if you're, I'm trying to think of like locations for like different, if you're like North Australian, you could probably go to, Bali for pretty cheap. Back and forth. Kind of like if you're on the eastern side of Australia, there's like am I thinking correctly? Yeah, there's like New Zealand is usually pretty cheap from there. South Australia, you go to Tasmania, and then if you're in Western Australia, I'm assuming it'd be pretty cheap to still go like to New Zealand or anything. Salutations, my friend. Yo, it's Turkish Wizard. How have you been, dude? It's been ages since I've seen you last. How are you? But genuinely, hope you've been good, man. When you become an adult, you're so scared with how high the taxes are probably going to be for us. Ugh. Yeah, yeah. Australians have 3 options. More North Australia, South Australia, exactly where you are, but camping now. Yeah, true. Those are the 3 options. Go to Uluru. Go to Uluru. Go fight some kangaroos in a boxing cage. Oh, my mum's putting on a shrimp on the barbie. Those are all like the stereotypes, right? I'm trying to think of another one. Oh, can't go another day without a VB, mate. Get a VB, pop a ciggy. Oh, we're off. What's another one? I would swear Because that's another Australian thing. But... Whoa! Why did Discord, like, absolutely machine gun me? What the heck happened? Oh, that's really funny. There was, just then, 11:28. There was a new patch for Pokemon Void. What they do? No, Cleo. Yeah, true. No. Peep up going invisible fixed. Oh, that's amazing. I like looking at these changes. Fixed even more collision issues. Hooray! That was huge. Oh my god. Collision issues were insane. Yeah, Pokemon Void 0.1.4. Oi, mate, stop disrespecting the Aussie now. Brother, I'm Australian! I'm doing us justice, bro. Oh, what's another one like or nor? Or nor, mate, we've phased on a Pidgeotto. Can't have that, can't have that. We gotta find a Pidgey, mate. If we don't find a Pidgey soon, I might lose my mind. Emma! Should I just do like a hot Australian accent for the rest of the time? Oh, it's one of my favorite stereotypes. The rest feel racist, but Australian, you know, that just seems like fun. Hello, Heather. How you doing? Your birthday soon? Well, happy birthday to you whenever your birthday is. Who's better, Shiny Arceus or my target? Probably Shiny Arceus, honestly. If I had to choose. That's so gnarly, mate. Yeah, why not? I'm just gonna do a hard Australian accent for the rest of the video. Not video, live stream. Not live stream for the rest of this hunt. Man, I'm so topsy-turvy turned around. How do you feel when people say you're living upside down? Well, that's kind of accurate to what's happening. That's why we've got drop bears, see? Because we're upside down. When people arrive, people don't understand what it means. That's why we got drop bears. I think it'd be really funny if someone joins the stream for the first time and thinks I just talk like this. Makes you so mad that people think Australians say things like or nor or like. I'm gonna be so just honest. Or nor is gotta be like the funniest thing. In D&D, if someone says, oh no, everyone will just go or nor. Cause like all of us are Australian. Some of us have a stronger Australian accent than others. So when they say oh no, sometimes they do just say or nor, and then that triggers everyone else to say it. Yes, you do. Okay, occasionally you do. Lycans is the person who says it. You do sometimes. You do. You do. You go or nor. And then I look at you. And then Mentos goes or nor. And that starts a train. And then, of course, the classic Cleo, Emma. The condensation, Cleo. That's H2O, if any of you know what that show is. Emma. The condensation, Emma. Cleo, you've turned into a mermaid, Cleo. What are we gonna do? Put me in the bathtub, Emma. They can't see. That's the whole show. You don't have to watch it now. Alright, let's check. What happened there? Baby. Yo, a shiny Pidgey! We've phased on so much. Next ball. A boom. And a 1, 2, 3. Shiny Pidgey for me. And oh my god, I wasn't recording. I didn't get it. I got the very end of it. I got the very end of that. Oh my god. This is gonna be such an awkward short. Why? Why? Alright, clean up. Pidgeotto. Heal ball. Boop. The Porygon. Stay in. Porygon, stay in. Boop. Another Ordino. Oh, boop. Oh my god. Why wasn't it go? Why? Oh no. Oh no, I'm gonna have a half recording. Oh no. Oh no. I'll say it like a non-Australian. Oh no. What am I going to do? Oh no. I do not know what I'm going to do. I have half of a recording. Because for some reason, I decided to not record. For some reason, I checked multiple times, and I was. But the recording was in fact paused for some reason. You guys like Paddington? I like Paddington. You cute little bear. He's a British bear too. No, the short clan. How long have I been muted? Did I just do it? Okay, thank God. Nothing's going right. I didn't stop the timer. Okay, so what have we learned? We have learned that doing an Australian accent, makes me fail at everything. Apparently. Apparently. Yeah, my mic just cut out. I accidentally hit the mute button. Why am I so sweaty? What is happening? It's not even hot. I'm just hot. Yeah, I am. No, why am I hot? Why am I bothered? Why am I hot and bothered? What's happening? Is it because it's been raining? Is that it? Open the window. Ja. Open the window. The air ist lecker. Oh. Das ist mein Wasser. Ich bin thirsty. I am thirsty. Okay. Well, I'm so all over the place. What do we do? We got a Pidgey. Pidgey, there he is, and we also phased on. We phased on 2 Ordinos and a Porygon. Why am I German now? I do not know. Why not? Why not at this point? Why not? Why shouldn't I? After all, why shouldn't I? Oh, floofers. Yeah. I want to name it Floofers, because... Alright, Floofers, Fluff of Doom. They're like similar. They are similar. Yeah, and your name's gonna be Floofers because yeah, you're feathery, you're fluffy. I don't know, man. That's the nickname today. Where to go? I don't know where to go. We must understand what hunt we do next, and then from there, we figure out where we go. Floofers. Okay. And let me write down the time. That's definitely wrong. But I'll go back and maybe get the correct one. I'll just use this. Pidgey. It took that long to get Pidgey. That's crazy. Watch, next we're gonna get something like freaking Baxcalibur. I'm gonna cry. If we get Baxcalibur, I'm gonna lose my mind. Anyway, let's see. For the second half of the stream, what do we have to go for? Woo! Diggersby. Ooh, we have to hunt for a Diggersby. That's a bunny. That's a bunny. That's a big, fat, stupid, ground, normal type bunny. All right. Yeah. Let's get Diggersby. What's its shiny even look like? I don't even know. I don't even know. Diggersby. Actually, that shiny's not bad. I didn't mean to be so mean to you, Diggersby. Your shiny's actually pretty good. I'm sorry I was mean, Diggersby. I don't have beef with him. I'm just a bit tilted. He's good. You know what? It's a good design. Yeah, I like it. He's good, you know. He didn't do anything wrong. I'm just annoyed that my recording wasn't working for the most of that. So I'm going to have to go back. I'm going to have to go through the stream. I'm going to have to get that one little snippet of that hunt and lead that into it. It'll clash with music. It won't be pretty. But that's what I'm going to have to do, unfortunately. Have I ever caught shiny Eevee? I do, actually. Look. Right there. We have Ghost for the Eevee. We got them in the series a while back. Name him Jax. I'm an Australian extremist. You know what? I'm just gonna do 17. 17. That's the song, isn't it? Because like 3 can spot. Yo, okay, we're gonna do here. Bada bing, bada boom, boom, boom. Name him Diggy Diggy Hole, like that one song called Diggy Diggy Hole. Alright, let me quickly just. We're gonna be hunting in Wild Zone 17 because Diggersby spawns right here at the entrance. Anyway, let me start the timer. Show's gonna end soon, actually. Now, I'm going to absolutely make sure that when I go and check, I am recording. Because if I'm not recording, then I won't get it for the short. That means I have to go back through and get it. Not to name him Big Rabbit. I mean, Chungus is an option. But, like, Chungus is outdated, man. That was so long ago. You're gonna run your first hyperspace special scan, and hopefully you get Baxcalibur hyperspace portal. I hope you do, my friend. I hope you do. Yo, it's Loic the Screamo. Hello, hi. Also, hello, daughters. I haven't said hello to you. Howdy ho. It's been a while since I've done a hunt outside of a distortion zone. But the thing is, the odds are the same. So who knows? You know what? I'll check. Just for the sake of it. Let's check, shall we? Oh, there's also the chance we get a Chespin, isn't there? Yo, there's an alpha. Oh. Ah. How we doing? We're doing well, Loic. How are you doing? You doing well? I hope so. There was a method to increase the amount of holes. I think it's been patched now. What's my favorite Pika clone? My favorite Pika clone. Honestly, it's probably gonna be like, I actually don't know. Yeah. It might be Morpeko. Maybe. Might be Morpeko. Let me think. I mean, Pawmont's not bad. Pachirisu is a pretty good one. Pachirisu is probably like the most unique out of them all. I think Emolga is like probably the weakest. Plusle and Minum have their like kind of gimmick. You know, it's like, oh, introducing double battles and, you know, cute little guys. I think Morpeko. One of the very few electric dark types. Have we seen Andy 323? I don't think so. I don't think Andy's joined. Or do you mean like, are they like a content creator? If so, I don't think so. Mr. Meatball Planet, welcome to the stream. Hope you're having an absolutely lovely day. Do you know my friend Spaghetti? If not, I can introduce you. You know Spaghetti meet Meatball. Meatball meet Spaghetti. Think you're gonna head out, might come back though. Oh, good, Charlie. Well, if you do come back, I'll be awaiting your arrival. And if you don't, I hope you have a lovely rest of your day. You gotta go soon as well, Traveler. Lunch prep for tomorrow and sleep. Good luck on the hunt. You're gonna drop a time of 10:34. You know what? I'll have a look soon. We'll see if anything happens. But yeah, I hope you have a lovely rest of your night then, Traveler. I think it would be insane if we phase on a Chespin of all things here. Alright, 10:34. Yo, DMG, what's up? How you been, man? What's been my longest hunt recently? My longest hunt recently was probably the Cobalion. Took about 8 hours. You know, I actually thought about doing a stream where I hunted for the first anomaly Pokemon in anomaly starter in Pokemon Void, but that's a 1 in 10,000 chance. And I'm like, do I want to do that? Do I really want to do? Do I have time for that actually? Do I hunt other games besides ZA and Sun and Moon? I've hunted in a few games, yeah. I hunted in Sword and Shield. I was doing like the Masuda method and stuff mostly. I've hunted in Sword and Shield. I already said Sword and Shield. Alright, games I've hunted in. Sword and Shield, Sun and Moon. What else? Legends Arceus, Legends EA, Scarlet and Violet. A lot of the modern games. Yeah, it's a case of do I want to suffer? True. Because it's a 1 in 10,000 for an anomaly starter, you know? But how sick would it be? How sick would it be if I become the first person to get an anomaly starter and I'm in that dex, you know? How sick would that be? And then Pokedex Fillers has to acknowledge me. Because there were like 3 challenges or something. It's like the person who can beat the gym leader Clara in the shortest amount of time. And then there's defending your like own gym against like the hardest difficulty. And then there's getting the first anomaly starter Pokemon. We're gonna check again at 10:34. If he guesses again, I'm gonna lose my absolute mind. For those who don't know, last week a person called Traveler came in. Traveler does stuff. They guessed the exact time of 2 shiny spawns back to back, both of which were the target shiny. Back to back, mind you. The exact time, the exact number that we saw it. Alright, we can do 1 more and then I'll go check. Actually, no, I'll check now. Alright, so 10:34, huh? Not today. You have to go now? All good, Mr. Meatball. Come and go as you please, man. These streams are here for enjoyment, and hey, if you got even a little bit of enjoyment out of it, then, you know, sounds great. What kind of foundation, Turkish? Maybe some kind of future foundation. foundation. A future foundation. Boing, 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 boing. Boing, boing, boing. It's like the end of, what was it? It's Oppenheimer for some reason. It's like, there was one against. Who? Kennedy. John F. Kennedy. And then the movie ended. The SEP Foundation? Oh god, that's ages ago. Everyone's into the back rooms now. Back rooms? There's a Backrooms movie coming out next month as well. Next week, sorry. Man, that's super close. Lycans is really into the Backrooms and all that kind of stuff, so they corrected me like immediately. Next week, really? That's nutty. And Kane Pixels is so young as well. What is he now, like 23? 21? 19? He's 19? Turning 20. Still, he's directing a movie at 19. He's finished a movie at 19. What the heck? So many people are gonna go watch it. That's crazy. That's crazy to me. Diggersby. No Diggersby. That's the Statue of Liberty. Litterby. Yeah, SCP was so long ago. Yeah, I remember the first like what, the baby creature? The like, it looked like a baby, but it had a huge head. That's like the main SCP thing I remember. Yeah, Lycans was actually telling me about that. Yeah. He's like, his proportions are crazy lanky. Like crazy lanky. I think you're finally getting sleepy now. After 4 a.m. Well, I'm glad I could help you get a little bit sleepy, Frontier. I'm glad I could be your sleep aid tonight. And also, good riddance, 182. Thank you so much for subscribing. I really do appreciate it. Hope you're having a lovely day. Yeah, hope you have a lovely rest of your night. Or morning, I guess. Early morning. Sleep well, New Frontier. Sleep well. Bow, bow, better now. Do I have any pets IRL? I myself, I don't own any pets, but I do, like, there's family pets, you know, that I've got. On Lycan's side, there's, well, I guess. Not yet. Yeah. Because there's a family pet which Lycans and I might be taking ownership of later down the line. You know, the German Shepherd, you know, big boy. Pretty young as well. He's like maybe 2 years old now. I think like just over 2 years old. And then there's, on Lycan's side of the family, there is a little cavalier. That's breath smells worse than a fish market. Just got enough for another special scan from Felipe? Oh, well, let's hope Felipe doesn't screw you over. I wanna get this Diggersby pretty soon, cause I am. Yeah, I can't really think of anything that rhymes with spoon that goes well in that situation. Because I already said soon. You got a poison hyperspace portal? Well, hey, you can get a overquill, I guess. Hello, Shadow Wolf. How you doing? What's the certified Felipe moment for? So, when we hunted for Latios for the very, very first time for episode 100, I was pleading. I was pleading that we get the Latios one, because there was still every other legendary we could have gotten. So one, there was the chance for the special scan. And then two, there was, you know, the chance that it was just not the one we were looking for. And right before we got it, I was at my most bargaining phase, right? I was like, Felipe, if you give me a special scan with the Latios, you'll get a permanent place on the stream. I guarantee you, bro. You know, I won't lie. I will give you a guaranteed place on the stream from now on. What happened? Next, the special scan right after I said that gave us a unique one. It was Latios, and I'm a man of my word. And after that, chat was like, "Yo, that's a certified Felipe moment." I'm like, you know what? It was a certified Felipe moment. So now he has a permanent place on the stream. I'm a man of my word. Wade, hello, hi, welcome. Hope you're having an absolutely lovely day. You got a new shiny legendary in Shield? Which one? Were you doing the Dynamax adventures? Yeah, so that's why he has a certified place on the stream. Alright, let's check. Nothing. I don't think we hit anything else with the flying from here. 20 minutes. We'll check again in like 10. It was Necrozma? Are you for real? Goddamn. Wait, is that in a dive ball? Nice. Dive ball's a very good fit for it. Hell yeah, DMG. Now if you get Circuleo or Lunala, you'll be able to get, you know, what is it called? The Dusk form of them. When do I think the stream will end? When I feel like it. Right now I'm streaming for about an hour and 25. I usually stream to like 2 hours to maybe 3. Really depends. So, depending on how long this hunt goes for, this might be the last hunt for the stream. Which we did too, which isn't bad. No, I agree. I think Dive Ball looks really well with Necrozma. Dive Ball goes well with a lot of Pokemon, honestly. You know what I would... You know what I think would be awesome? I'm thinking of like a gym leader aesthetic. Now imagine a gym leader that is a clock worker that uses nothing but timer balls. And he has like a regional version of like Noctowl or something. He's like one of the first gym leaders, a regional version of Hoodoo or Noctowl as his ace. Yes, my favorite shiny is indeed Fracture. You have a cockatiel? Aw, that's so cute. They can be noisy little things though, can't they? Most birds are. Unless they're like a finch, I guess. Well, they can be pretty noisy. I always have a respect for bird owners. Because birds require a lot of TLC. A lot of TLC. Because they need companionship. Similar to like a dog, but like a dog is easier. You know, because like... I honestly think like owning a dog would be easier than owning a bird. Oh, maybe not. Birds are a lot noisier. If you have a quiet bird, that bird is sad. You know, which is why a lot of people, like, they usually get, two. They get, like, two birds. So that way they have company. Because they're flock animals. But if you do get one bird, you gotta, like, take care of it like crazy. Gotta be with it all the time, you know? Your bird is antisocial? Aww. Little antisocial bird. Oh, a lot of animals take traits from their owners. A lot of the time. It's like how if I had a dog, I would have a dog with social anxiety. And they'd just be awkward and stupid. They'd probably eat clay if they could. Actually, animals in the wild eat clay. Because it helps with their digestion. Welcome back, KGM8. You're back. We're hunting for Diggersby now. We sure are. We're hunting for it in Wild Zone 17 as well. It's about time we did something that wasn't a distortion. And Diggersby's an easy hunt too here. Am I gonna check again at half hour? What was my shortest shiny hunt? Would have been before the timer was even going, my friend. My shortest shiny hunt where I had the timer going was in Scarlet and Violet. I was shiny hunting for an Impotent. That took like under a minute, like 20 something seconds. And then in Legend ZA, I think it was under like 10 seconds, and it was for a shiny Scatterbug. Afraid of huge objects, especially brooms, and also loud noises. Aww. You have a bird that's scared. You have a bird that's scared. It's. Oh! Your bird's autistic. Bright lights, loud noises. Your bird gets overstimulated. Poor little thing. Big scary world. The more I look at it, the more I do like Diggersby shiny, actually. You're also autistic. You know, animals take after their owners. It's true. It's true. You got an autistic bird. And that's okay. It takes a mind on the spectrum to understand a mind on the spectrum. There are too many people that think it's a bad thing being on the spectrum. Genuinely. People see it and go, oh, that's a disability. It's like, no, my brain just works different. Huh? Maybe you're autistic because your brain works different to mine. Huh? How does that feel? Huh? Jeez. The world is built for a neurotypical mind. And it makes people with neurodivergencies feel down. But who cares? Who cares? You know? Hey, it's Charlie. Welcome back, brother. What, you think I'm neurotypical? Yeah, I am. That's a lie. I'm neurodivergent. Why else do you think I'm streaming and playing Pokemon and I spend so many hours doing a shiny hunt? Because I have, my fixation is Pokemon. And if you know anything about, you know, anything, then you know what that's like. Alrighty, let's check. Oh! Shiny Diggersby. Shiny Diggersby! Hello! Was there any other ones? I don't think so. 2 Shiny Diggersbys! Alright, let's grab this one. And a boop! And a 1, 2, 3. Hey! Shiny Diggersby for me. Now we have to get another one because we got 2. Boop! Yay! I don't think there was anything else, but we'll check. Yeah, I don't think they get touched by the fly method. I will check this roof, though. I highly doubt it, though. Oh, yeah. Hell no. Hell no. I said hell no. Alright, well, let's go. And, maybe around here? Are there Pokemon on, like, these rooftops, maybe? I'm trying to think where, like, else I could have phased, you know? You feel me? How you feeling me now, Mr. Krabs? I don't think. Oh, maybe over here. No, this is way too far. Way too far. Alrighty, well, first I'm gonna go talk to Spanton G. Spanton. And I'm gonna grab... Yeah, because I haven't grabbed these yet. No, those must have... Never mind, I've grabbed all of them. Bye, Spamton. Name him Clawhead? That's a bit of a crazy name. Call him Crane. Call him Diggersby, maybe? Oh, we gotta do the first one we caught. He feels like a Doug. Honestly. Ooh! Doug Dimmadome from the Doug Dimmadome. Doug. I like the name Doug. Because it's a double meaning. Because Diggersby, after Diggersby does what Diggersby do, Diggersby is Doug. You get it? Doug works on 2 levels. Doug Defender? Oh my, wait, what's the name of, the Dung Defender that's like, White Defender? You know what, maybe I won't call it that. Yeah, that's its name. I'm not calling it that. I might call it Dung Defender, maybe, but not White Defender. Maybe it's Defender. No, okay. I'm gonna call him Defender. Cause you know what? Charlie, you won me over. Cause I'm a huge Hollow Knight head. I love Hollow Knight. And your name is going to be Defender, short for Dung Defender from Hollow Knight. Cause, yeah, you remind me of it. And I wasn't gonna call it White Defender cause, you know, obvious reasons. So yeah, your name's gonna be Defender. I'm cutting that part out of the show. Can't call it White Defender for obvious reasons. Alright. Diggersby. Alrighty. And that took 30 minutes and 22 seconds. Yeah, can't call it white. Yeah, you can't. Yeah. I mean, yeah. That's why we can't exactly just go. Oh, I'm gonna call it this. Oh, there was a teacher at my school that I went to. Their name, their last name, borderline racist. Borderline racist. But it's not their fault. You know, it was their last name. But if they chose to have that last name, it's like, Okay, Diggersby, more like Diggersby, you gotta go. No, that's a great way to leave a stream. Alright, well, thanks for coming out, KGM. Hope you have a lovely rest of your day. Thanks for leaving on such a highlight of Diggersby, more like Diggersby. Diggersby when they're attracted to both genders. Diggersby. How bad was it? I mean, their last name, like, I'm not gonna say it, you know, because, you know, people can figure out a lot from that. From someone, like a teacher's last name, people can figure stuff out like crazy. Alright, do I want to do another hunt? We've been streaming for 1 hour 40. Am I familiar with the Riddler's actual name from Batman? Isn't it, and it's not a swear because it's in reference to a person, isn't it Dick? Or is that Robin's? And it's not a swear because they said it in the Lego Batman movie, and that's PG. My name's Richard, but my friends call me Dick. Well, kids can be cruel. That's a line from the movie. That's a line from the PG animated movie Lego Batman. I'm not even joshing you. Alright, let's do, you know what? Do I want to? What's the time? Yeah, why not? Why not? Boop. Alrighty. Let's see. Third hunt of the stream. We have to go for... Ooh! Oh, we gotta go for a chestnut! Yes! Finally! I've been wanting to do this for ages. Alright, now, some of you are probably wondering, but wait, don't you have a chestnut on your team? I do. This was my own one. I named him Asher, after my D&D character. And I use him for everything. But, now we actually got to catch one for this series. Ooh! Hooray! Yeah, no joke. That's their name. Yes! Chestnut! Yes! The most slept on starter. Look at this guy's shiny. How can you look at that and tell me it's bad? Like, it's autumn colors. Are you kidding? It's so good. It's so good. Alright, so we're looking for either grass or we're looking for fighting, I think. No, probably grass. I could do a special scan, maybe. Oh, maybe. Ah, damn. I'll be damned if I'm gonna try and hunt for a Chespin in that wild zone. Are you kidding? P, can you love fluffy fur pants? Fluffy fur pants? Parts! Yes. I don't know how I read pet. Oh, Chespin! Oh! Yippee! Drink Fortnite? That's not how the joke goes. Das ist coolest, ja. Play Fortnite und drink Cola. Yippee! And we go around. Do we literally just go like this way? Cola drinker, das ist coolest, ja. Play Fortnite und drink Cola. Yippee! Do 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 do. Do I go over there? Wait, what? I go into that roof? Looks like I do. Make it! Okay. Yeah, let me go. Oh, this way. Yeah, and down there. Alright, let me quickly do boop, boop, boop. For this one, I found myself a hyperspace zone that spawns Chespin. Woo! Then when I entered, I simply did the fly method. Wait and see. We might be doing the fly method. Who knows? And it's a 2-star one as well, so we can just use this one. And yippee, we're all set and good and good and set and good. Whoa, door frame! How did a door frame hit the subscribe button? Well, if a door frame can do it, you know, what's stopping you? What's stopping you? But thank you very much, door frame, for subscribing. I really do appreciate it. Hope you're having an absolutely spectacular day. Ooh, real good spot. Real good spot. Oh my god, we're gonna get this thing in frickin' no time. Ooh, yeah, baby. You got a bulk buy of candy bars and that was such a mistake. Kinda. Why can I not read? That's just kinda. That's just kinda. That's not on me. Is that how you spell kinda? What do I stream on other than YouTube? My friend, I stream exclusively on YouTube. I used to stream on Twitch, but Twitch sucks, so I'm not streaming on Twitch anymore. I've exclusively been streaming on YouTube for quite some time now. Kinder, there we go. Oh god, Kinder will make you feel sick if you have too much of it. The creamy, sandy goodness. Also, I'm surely my mind was just playing tricks on me. Surely my mind was just playing tricks on me just then. Cause, dude, it's actually there. What do you mean? It's actually already here. What? What? What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean? Alright, Duskwall, boop. And a 1, 2, 3, shiny Chespin for me. That was a minute and 28 seconds. Oh, why was that so quick? Why was it so quick? What? Okay. Cool. Damn. Okay. We did it. 16? Maybe six. What is that? Was that a Taylor Swift song? 16 or was it 17? I don't know. I don't care. I don't like Taylor Swift. Guys, don't tell the Swifties. They'll burn down my house. But true, it is better than drugs. I would prefer someone eating like 3 whole blocks of Cadbury. I'd still be concerned. But if they ate 3 whole blocks of Cadbury, I'm like, are you okay? Versus like, oh, they just smoked like a gram of pot. Okay, that's like a different story. I don't know if that's a lot in pot terms, because I don't do drugs, and neither should you. Drugs are bad. Unless you're prescribed them and it's like for like an illness or something, or like, you know, then it's good, but like, otherwise no. Drug bad. What's my favorite movie? My favorite movie used to be A Silent Voice, but I haven't really watched many. Oh wait, no, sorry, I don't know. How did I forget? My favorite movie right now, it's actually an animated movie. Ages ago it used to be A Silent Voice because I loved the theming and I loved the message through it. But my favorite movie right now is The Wild Robot. Couldn't have said it better myself, George. Do not do drugs unless they're from a safe source, because the supply chain seriously does matter. But seriously, don't do like bad drug. Bad drug equal bad future. Good drug equal healthy future. What's bad is bad and what's good is good. And that's the way of the world. Release the skidoo. Alrighty. And here is the Chespin that we just caught, as we do have to evolve it into its middle stage evolution. Unfortunately, like the least favorite middle stage evolution of a lot of people, this shiny Quilladin. Now, despite it not being great, and it's good. I like the shiny. I think the shiny is actually really, really good. I love it. I love this shiny. It's great. I think Quilladin has such a slept-on shiny. Look at this thing. Look how good that is. Like, are you kidding? Look at this thing. You can see he can read your mind. Look how big that head is. He knows what you're thinking. And what you're thinking about him hurts his feelings, so stop. Was he always this small? Why is he so small? I thought Quilladin was bigger than this. He's medium. This is what he's normally sized as? Quilladin is tiny. He can kiss my kneecaps. My gosh! Look at him waddle! Shiny's great. Pokemon is... Oh, don't be mean. Don't be mean to him. It's okay, call it in. But yeah, out of all the starters, it's definitely like the most like, oh, awkward teen, you know? Alrighty. And here is the shiny equivalent that we now have, as we do have to evolve it into the target for today's hunt, which is, of course, my favorite of the 3 color starters, this shiny Chestnut. I really like Chestnut. Now I have 2! I have 2 Chestnuts! Alright, let's get the Chestnut out. Oh yeah. Alrighty. And here is the Chestnut And here is the Chestnut that we just got, as we do have to see what it looks like when it is Mega Evolved. Yes! Oh my god, finally we can do my favorite new Mega Evolution. I love this guy. I love this Mega so much. Look at him. Look how badass he is. Look at him strutting. Oh, I love it. So, and the colors are just, mwah, the colors are great. It's so lovely. It's so autumn themed. Ah. Favorite new Mega by far. Look at him strut. All right, now we gotta name him. Ooh. Okay, what do we name him? Wally's a good favorite. Wally is good. I like Wally too. What do we name it? I want to name it something good. Chester? Honestly? I like Chester. We're gonna go Chester. That was a winner. I did think Autumn, but I think I want to save that for, like, if we get Chespin. But I think Chester's a winner there. Spike is pretty good as well. But I think Chester's the one. And your name is going to be Chester. We like the name Chester. Both me, my moderators, and chat. So your name is going to be Chester. Nice. Hell yeah, Chester. Hell yeah, Chester. Hit him with the rollout. Damn, rollout's huge. Yay. So I have that one, and then I have mine. I have my Asher. And then we have Chester. Hello, Chester. I have 2 shiny Chestnuts. Hooray. Alrighty, let me write down the time for that. Jeez. You know, we've done 3. We did 3 today. So, honestly, I'm happy. I am happy with that. So, quickly write down the time. Chestnut was 1 minute and 28 seconds. That's crazy. That's crazy fast. Alright, well, that's all the shiny hunts we're going to be doing today. So, to close out the stream, as we always do, to give back to my lovely community, my lovely supporting community, I am going to give away a lot of phased Pokemon. Now, Lycans, chuck in those rules of these hunts, of these tradings. If you don't abide by the rules, then tough luck. Yeah, but if we have even one person break the rules, it ends the trading and ruins it for everyone. So, I'll read them out loud for people who can't read. So, when trading when you come into a trade, 1, do not give me any shinies. 2, only 1 trade per person. So if you get a phased shiny through this trading, you cannot join again. And 3, if you are a paid member, you get to choose what phase Pokemon shiny that you get. If not, I choose it randomly. How many hunts do we do? Well, hello, Jackson. Hope you're having a lovely day. We have done 3 today. And we're currently closing out stream because we're doing some trades. No one can be found. I'm on me way from misery to happiness today. Alrighty, kitty. Which one? We have quite a few phased ones. You know what? You get a Porygon. Enjoy a shiny Porygon. This is the same vibe of trading World Cup stickers at school. Yo, if I give you this, you give me that, yeah? Yeah, because I don't have that, but if you have that, and you don't have that I have, and you have the thing that I want, can we trade? Because I have 2 of these. Oh, you're actually gambling to get Porygon and Leaf Green? That's awesome. Both the gambling part and the fact you're trying to get a Porygon. Hey, Royal. Hello, hi. Alright, let's give Royal... What do I want to give Royal here? Let's give Royal... I think we've already given them a Furfrou. You know what? Let's give him a Pumpkaboo. If somebody random comes in when you're trading, oh yeah. Wait, what? Yeah, we keep track of the names. Yeah, and you want to know what the best thing is about getting a shiny Pumpkaboo? You get a shiny Gourgeist. You did in fact come at the end of the stream, home the one. But hey, you know, you might actually, if you have the game, you might get a chance to get one of the phase shinies that we've gotten. Less gambling, you got macro for timings, you set a save for if you lose too much. You know what? Fair enough. Yeah, because if you gamble properly, you're just gonna go insane. Quote unquote properly. Who do we get? Hey, it's Nolan. No, oh, and Amanda. Thank you so much for subscribing. I really do appreciate it. Hope you're having an absolutely lovely day. Nolan, let's give you... What do I want to give Nolan? Let's give Nolan an Electrike. Then you're gonna head out, so farewell, see you tomorrow. All good, Charlie. Well, thanks for coming into the stream. I always appreciate it, and I will see you tomorrow. Hope you have a lovely rest of your day, and or night. I can't afford Nintendo Online, don't have Legends. That's okay. Well, hey, you know, you still tune in to the end of the stream. You know, you still got to have a little bit of stream interaction. You know, we're not going to end stream just yet, so we're still doing this. Oh, not nearby. No! No! I have to connect to the internet again. Woo! Hey, hello, Max. Oh, and they quit trading. That's okay. I'm assuming they didn't mean to. Maybe. Did we get Max again? We did get Max again. Alrighty. Gonna head out, but have a good night. All good, Turkish Wizard. Well, thank you for tuning in. Always appreciate it. Hope you have a lovely night yourself. Let's give them... You know what? I am feeling generous. I'm gonna give him a shiny Bulbasaur. Bye-bye, Bulbasaur. Hope you get a Nintendo Switch 2 for Christmas. I think that's what a lot of people are going to be wanting this year. I know that's what a lot of adults are probably going to get. Like, a lot of adults that are into Pokemon are going to get for themselves this year. Because Winds and Waves are going to come out next year. And it's a while till Christmas. A good few months away. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Potato King, hello. Alright, this is the first time we've ever traded a Potato King. What would a Potato King want that a Potato King doesn't already have? You know what? A Potato King needs someone to protect himself with. So why not a pair of double swords? That is true. That is true. We're already almost halfway through the year. It's the 5th month of the year. All good, Potato King. Thank you for tuning into the streams and watching from like beginning to end. You know? There's people like you that like keep the channel alive, you know? So, a huge appreciation to you, my man. Gender neutral man. Do you hate some? Oh, dude, me too. Me too. And I live in Australia. Like, my reasoning for hating summer, like, if you have your own pool, summer's fine. Because, you know, you can go in the pool whenever you want when you're at home, you know. But, like, everywhere else, if you're out, like, to the shops or something, there's, like, usually aircon. But if you don't have anything, if you don't have any, if you have, like, bad air conditioner or anything like that, summer's horrible. Even with air conditioner, it can suck. See you later, all good, Shadow Wolf. Well, see you later as well. Thanks for tuning into the stream. Appreciate seeing you. No one could be found. Now, this either means everyone's had to go and everyone's respecting the rules, which, thank goodness, or two, someone hasn't booted up that game yet. Probably the first one. Alright, if we get no one after this one, then I'll end stream for today. Only redeeming things about summer is pools and summer break, but you don't even have a pool, your friend does. But you can't go in right now because this house is flooded. Ooh, jeez. Real sorry to hear that. Well, I hope construction back at his house is going well. I know what it's like for like a family member or friend's house to get flooded. It's hard. Because flood damage is no joke. Alrighty. Well, that's all the time that we have for today. We gotta finish with staring at the one, the only fish. Whoopsies. Shame you only caught the back end of the stream, but it's been awesome as always. Well, hey, I'm gonna be live tomorrow and the day after. So, you know, around the same times as well. I have been starting stream a little bit earlier as well because I've had more time. So who knows, I might be starting stream a little bit earlier tomorrow. I have to wait and see. But thank you all so much for watching. For everyone new who's come in, thank you so much for the support. I really do appreciate it. All of our new subscribers, hope you're having an absolutely lovely day. And to all the people that have stayed up until this point, thank you all so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. I'll be live again tomorrow, same time and the day after, because I have more time this week to do stuff like this. So one final time, thank you all so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. I'll see all of you tomorrow. And as always, please remember to stay hydrated and follow your dreams. Goodbye.